In check. In check. See, that's the first mistake people make right there.
What's that?
If you get into a fight with somebody big and strong, you ain't thinking, well, I know they're gonna clock me in the brain, gotta keep them in check. No, you go crazy from the start. Don't give them a chance to throw their best punch.
What does that look like tonight, then?
Holding them to a new season low.
You heard it here first. Back to you guys. Brian, back to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. Let's head to the sidelines for more on MP's historic performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court. And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And here's Levine. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Schroeder. The three is up. The shot won't fall.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't.
And so it's Milwaukee, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Green out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Miles Turner, then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Bryant in at two-guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And here's Bryant outside, and the Bucks hit again from deep. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Sacramento also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Achua. Monk comes in for McDermott. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. The three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
It's Monk on the wing. Sacramento again missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Monk. Shot clock at 6. Here's Levine for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A Great team shooting performance.
And some changes here for the Bucks. And so it's Milwaukee with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue?
All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power ranking. And that is going to do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to. He's checked in for the Bucks. Westbrook outside. Sacramento passing it around. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Taking a look at Sacramento. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Throws it up high, and Sabonis slams it in.
I really like when Sabonis takes initiative, especially by making himself a target on these alley-oops.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Murray. Now here's Sabonis. Defended by Portis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And here's Bryant outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. Westbrook into the lane. Murray from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Porter the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Westbrook. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pure from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And here's Bryant outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's a one-on-one situation for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Schroeder finds DeRozan. And another miss by Sacramento. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Bryant. DeRozan against Bryant. DeRozan down low. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Bryant. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got MP, Kyle Kuzma out there with A.J. Green. Then there's Myles Turner, and it's Anthony in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Schroeder. Outside Achua. Clock at 6. DeRozan for 3. Anthony grabs the board. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Bryant. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Levine with a steal. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And Levine, throw it down.
Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's Bryant outside, sends it home from three-point land. Bryant's got 53 points. Now Schroeder. Outside Levine. Lets a floater go.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
And Bryant gets it to go.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. Great open look there.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Levine against Bryant. Turner, a screen on Levine. And here's Bryant. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on. And he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 13-5 run. Turner, a screen on Schroeder. Bryant from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Kings.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for...
Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. DeRozan with the ball. Outside Schroeder. This one for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Bryant. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Sacramento has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Brent is checked in for Green. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Westbrook against Bryant. Murray passes to Westbrook. Back to Murray. It's stolen. Pass to Bryant. Count it. Good. 67 points for MP.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Bryant against Monk. Trent on the wing. Back to Bryant. Anthony left side. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Bryant. 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Bryant.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
It connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. DeRozan for 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Yeah, and he doesn't take a lot of threes, but there DeRozan answers with one of his own.
And good! There's another!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. 3-pointer off the mark. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Bryant, defended by DeRozan. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. It's Monk on the wing. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
I feel pretty incredible. I'm sorry, I'm not usually at a loss for words, but I'm not sure what to say right now.
Understandable. Congratulations.
Actually, I know exactly what to say. I told you so. Anyone who doubted me, for all the people who never believed in me, look at me. And now look at you. And to any kid out there watching this right now, and you're trying to achieve something great, don't listen to the haters. They're gonna lose and you're gonna win. And when you do, make sure to let them hear it. Because the flowers are never as loud as the hate. And that's all I gotta say.
Great words, MP. Thank you so much. BA, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.